Hello Pisces, how's it going? It is time for your reading. So let's get into it and see what's going on. Hope you guys are enjoying your day. Or whenever it is you're watching. So what's going on here with Pisces? Uruz. Uruz, okay. Uruz is raw strength, raw power. This rune talks about the aurochs. The aurochs is a wild animal, or was a wild animal that lived in northern Europe. Shadow, go lay down. I got a bunch of wires and stuff, and he's just kind of crawling around here. I don't want him. There you go. I don't want him to pull any monitors down. I've got a couple monitors up, and he's like walking around. All right, what else is going on with Pisces? Jera. Well, I like Jera. Jera is a cycle. It's like it's a harvest of harvesting your crops or some sort of harvests. This is probably pointing to the fact that that all your efforts and everything that you put out are starting to mature, okay? And I feel that some sort of harvest is coming. Because that's what it's talking about. Kind of like a cycle, harvest. Dang, what a good reading. Wunjo. Wunjo is happiness and joy. Yeah. Harmony. So this is bringing happiness and joy after this cycle, this hard work here that you've been putting your effort into. What else? Fehu. Well, thank goodness it's here in the advice column, and Fehu's telling you to protect your money, okay, and protect your resources, protect your money, protect your health, protect your resources. Fehu is talking about moving cattle, and it's in reverse. Moving cattle is money, and it's not just money. It's not just your resources, but it could be your health too. So make sure you're taking care of your health, protecting your health, protecting your money, and protecting your boundaries. Isa. So now Isa is slow energy. Yeah, Isa is slow energy. It's talking about ice. All right. So this is like, it's touching Uruz over here. This is kind of like some sort of forced pause, okay, or intermission, as you might say. Something that you may have rushing towards with this strength because the timing isn't quite right yet. Yeah, that's kind of like what I feel on that. and this is also telling you to kind of slow down a little bit, you know, because this could lead to burnout. Okay, so, and it is a fire horse year, so Pisces, you know, it's easy to burn out in this fire horse year. So pace yourself, you know, this is telling you to pace yourself. You have the strength and everything, but you need to pace yourself. Yeah. And hold your strength close to you. You don't need to really pour it so much outwards right now. Let's get some more runes. L has. Alges, same thing. You know, for us, I feel that this ice here protecting us, this is kind of like taking a break, or just, you know, it's tied in with this L has here, because this is feeling insecure, or it's, like I said, something's not lined up yet. So that's why you stopped here with this freeze, to protect yourself. This is and whoever it is that you're dealing with, also this is talking about they may feel unprotected or exposed. And Tiwaz. Well, Tiwaz ain't too bad, you know. You know, despite the fact that they're feeling unprotected here, they're still moving forward regardless. They're trying to do the right thing. Yeah, they're trying to do the right thing. They're trying to fight for some sort of a cause, or push through some sort of a conflict. And they're trying to do so with integrity. But they definitely do feel, you know, exposed or vulnerable over here with this in reverse. The blank rune. The blank rune talks about destiny. It also talks about kind of like things that are unknown. You know, it has something to do with fate. You know, there's something unknown here. Whatever the outcome here is for this person, it's, you know, I feel it's like some sort of a brand new path that this person is taking. Some sort of cycle has ended. See, we have a cycle over here. Yeah. And so, yeah, they can't see where they're going yet. But I feel whoever this person is, they're moving in the right direction, although they do feel vulnerable. And what else? Sowilo. The sun. Wow. Well, now that kind of adds a little bit of spark. You know, the sun is, and it's not really touching anything negative that I can see. It's not, you know, it's not hitting any negative runes. I mean, the blank rune is something unknown, and maybe this person will see something here. But the sun here is mainly our energy here, and this is talking about something over here with strength, because we see something. Okay, there's something here that we see. Wow, this has all kinds of different elements in here, you know. This is kind of like a lightning bolt. Yeah. Divine energy. Sudden success. This is a sudden success. This is a sudden success that is about ready to this. You know, this after this intermission. Yeah, that's a good word. Intermission. A willful intermission at that. You know, to protect yourself. Huh, that's kind of interesting. I don't know what. I got to pull more cards out. Or some cards out. Didn't pull any cards out yet, did I? I feel that this is a massive upgrade, you know, too, because look at the strength here. This is like strength, something upgrading, you know, with the power behind it of the sun. And you got the five of cups. And this Five of Cups is a little bit different than your regular Five of Cups. As you can see, this Five of Cups has 3 cups that are standing and only 2 have been spilled. And I see Fehu on here. You know, Fehu talks about money. I also see Gabo and Isa again, and Ingwaz. You know, this is really very positive. It's more positive than it looks. It is. And you can see it's more positive than a regular Five of Cups because it's got 3 cups up, only 2 have been spilled. What's going on with this? See, look at this. You're coming out of this. You're coming out of this and landing here with this, with the 6 of Wands. And that's good. That's, you know, that's overcoming something. Overcoming, you know, some sort of grief. You know, she looks like she's got some grief, right? This is overcoming that grief. This kind of reminds me of, you know, honestly, now that I'm really looking at this here, like I said, the 6 of Wands is some sort of, you know, public victory. And the thing about it, what I'm noticing about it is, it's talking really here about Sowilo right over here. It's talking about Sowilo and Uruz. This is a sudden, victorious surge of energy where you're going to regain your confidence. The Queen of Swords. Well, the Queen of Swords is, you know, she don't take no crap. She's got her sword up, you know, and that sword's sharp. But she's, you know, very highly intelligent. You know, she's been around the block. She's really independent, and, you know, she's very protective, and she definitely protects her boundaries. And I kind of like this because it's telling you to protect your material and your stuff over here. Protect yourself. And protect yourself against anything that's draining you. And that could be, You know, if somebody's draining you for money or something, you know, you got to cut that off. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, that's basically where she falls into line. What else? Yeah, you got the nine of wands. Yeah, see? This is us here, you know, protecting our boundaries and, you know, being very resilient. You know, this is, you know, we've been through a lot, okay? And this is you kind of like just, you know, guarding your perimeters. And, you know, yet still moving forward. Okay? See, you're moving out of this disappointment into this right here. You just need to protect your finances, your money, your resources, draining people that are draining you of energy. And I know you're kind of beat up here because you've been through a lot. See, the Nine of Wands talks about, you know, somebody that's been through a lot, but they're still going. So, you know, really just keep going, Pisces. You got joy and happiness here in this cycle. This is about ready to, you're about ready to reap, you know, your harvest. This harvest is coming in that's going to make you happy. At the bottom of the deck, you got the Six of Wands. I mean, the Six of Swords, and the Sun. And man, you can't get better than that. Moving into calmer waters. There's the Sun again. You get the Sun twice. You know, moving into calmer waters. And the Sun is like one of the most positive cards, honestly, in the deck. Yeah. And also, you know, the Sun is going to slowly melt this ice. And then the intermission will be over, and then you'll be moving on with this strength. Huh. I really like the way this is turning out. Let's see what else. Let's pull some more cards. What else is going on with Pisces? Take time to breathe out. Discerning moon. Take time to breathe out, Pisces. Prosperity lies ahead. Prosperity lies ahead. I really like that. And you know, on the Sun card, I see Canaz twice. It's like win-win. Okay. Prosperity is lying ahead. So just keep doing what you're doing, Pisces. I mean, you know, you may have to take a little break, but that's all right. You can take a little break, and you know, it's okay to take a break. It may help honestly protect you. Let's get one of these cards here too. It's definitely okay to take a break. You know. What else is going on with Pisces? It's a good day to meditate. Everything is here. Embrace the spiritual belief that everything already exists in the here and the now. Live in the present moment and be grateful for what you have. Let's get one more. Starlight. Don't slow down manifestation through hesitation or worry. Keep the faith and create the light in the dark. The path of the stars is made by the same energy. Let's get one more. Soul awakening. You are quite irresistible when your mind and heart pulse in the same rhythm. Why spend your days fighting yourself? You have better things to do. Well, there you have it, Pisces. I certainly hope you guys enjoyed that reading. And if you haven't, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow. All right, Pisces, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.